future, talk radio will actually educate, inspire, and make you think. The future is now. Topics and music that affect your life from Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Crowd goes wild. Oh my God! Thank you, and thank you,
and thank you.
Well, normally I say all 4 of my nipples are hard, but I'm not really in drag, so I can't say it. It doesn't work unless you're just listening. Then I'm in full drag.
That's right.
But if you're watching live, fuck you. No, not really.
Way to
I like
open
you.
the show.
I know, not fuck you. I meant
I meant
fuck
you.
it. I don't want to be in drag.
Yeah, no.
No.
I mean, I come in full drag. I come in full drag every week.
Well,
Pandora.
Because you're a woman.
Oh my God, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. You heard that. You all heard that. You every single millions of listeners heard that.
Slutti.
You know,
she said it again.
You know, I can't spell.
Welcome
to the Pandora Boxx show.
I know. That's
fool.
it. I forgot the Pandora Boxx show. Hurrah.
We're so into ourselves, we can't even name our own show.
I know. But it's a
hard name to remember. I know you forget it.
Well, it's a hot day in
Very
LA,
creative.
so you know I'm a little heat stroked.
You're a little heat stricken.
Because you know what you should do on the hottest day that we've had in LA so far this year? Move.
Right? And wear big black combat boots, which I am wearing.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm a genius.
Moving. That was fun today. So thank you everybody that helped us out earlier.
But congratulations, you have a house.
I know, thank you.
That's awesome.
Don't think that I'm rich, with like anybody listening, simmer down now.
It's like a 3-story box. Come on, guys.
Yeah, it is. It's made out of cardboard. So thanks to all our friends that helped us move earlier today.
Those are some good friends.
Well, I'm questioning if they're going to be friends anymore because it was so fucking hot. But we are actually live today.
I know. Welcome back, bitch.
We generally are live.
Generally.
Yes. There's times because of my
busy schedule.
The busy schedule of an international celebrity. And
I was here every week outside the studio.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
You're like,
way to come back. I want to get on the show. Why is my name not on the list? It's security.
But so we're live because I spent a month in Europe just traveling, and I was on the European Battle of the Seasons,
the
RuPaul's
Bots
Drag
tour.
Race. Yeah, the Bots tour, which, by the way, I came up with calling it Bots.
It's clever.
It's really easy, but I told my manager because everybody in the same management company is on this tour, and I said to him, it was early on, like when we first did it, I was like, so what's going on with bots? And he was like, bots? I was like, yeah, Battle of the Season. Bots.
Duh.
Ooh. Now
And
that's what they
stuck.
call it. It did. I'm very proud of myself for learning an acronym, basically.
I'm proud of you for learning anything at all.
Stupid. But shout out to all of the amazing European fans that came out. They were amazing. Like the audiences, incredible. The energy, so great. The travel,
yeah, sure.
20 hours on a bus.
And how many of
not even spending the night in Paris.
What?
No, we got there.
Oh,
did the show.
no.
Left right after the show. Went to Berlin. Did the show. Went to Bergheim. I don't know. It's this 24-hour like legendary nightclub in Berlin. I went there and
that's cool. It just never
anything can
closes.
happen in there.
Like the 7-Eleven of
Anything.
nightclubs?
Like I'm just
Ooh.
like I walked in. I was like I feel like I'm back in 1999 when I was 5 at a rave, and there was just drugs everywhere and half naked people and
that was in Berlin.
In Berlin.
That's Berlin, baby. Anything goes there. They party over there.
Yeah,
right?
no, I mean, I loved every city. So the one city that I was kind of, I don't know, I guess I was surprised about was Cardiff, because Cardiff, they sold out one show and added another one.
Oh, Wow.
Both nights were incredible. And I guess, I don't know, we're a big hit in Cardiff.
Hey.
It's also where they shoot the Doctor Who series Torchwood.
Oh, how fun.
And we stayed like 5 minutes away from the exterior shots of where Torchwood is. So
awesome.
I went there.
Oh,
I
saw your pictures. Yes. I saw you nerd out a little bit.
Yeah.
And how many of our 2s or 3s of listeners were devastated that I wasn't there is the only question.
Everybody that talked to me about the show said that they really loved you.
Oh, do you hear that, vagina? We did something right. Oh my God. I'm so happy. Oh my God. Finally. Hey, they like me. They really like me. Oh.
This is why we don't have a vagina on Samantha's microphone.
Microphone. Okay. Someone's a little jet lagged a little bit.
No, I've been up early and moving, and I just took some allergy medicine and some caffeine. So
you make good choices.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, just do it all. Let's just do it all right now.
Just get her done.
Yeah, it's dusty when you move, or then you realize you didn't dust.
Oh.
In the 5 years you lived in the apartment.
Yeah.
No, well, Bugsy Beagle. This is something I didn't realize about beagles, is because I'm like, oh, they have really short hair. It probably won't be a bother.
They shed.
Yeah. All over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a Doberman, and you think, oh, Adobe, short hair. No, he sheds like a bastard.
And the short hair is worse because it gets stuck in things.
It sure does.
I mean, I don't love him any less, but
I know. Sometimes it gets like all over my face because I kind of like, I'm one of those people, I get in his face all the time. I love harassing my dog. But it looks like I have a beard by the end of it. I have these little face hairs.
Well, Bugsy's not a very good helper because he was really bothering me while I was trying to paint, and he was kind of like, what are you doing? What's going over here?
Dad.
What's over there? Oh, now I'm just going to brush up against what you just painted and have paint on me.
Oh, clever.
I'm like, high maintenance.
Well, where do you think he gets that from? Shit.
I know, but I'm not sitting and bitching about my dog because I love my dog. But I think you have something.
I can sit and bitch.
Sitting and bitching.
I love it. So I may or may not have had my first incident of public nudity last night, and it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. I have to sit and bitch.
Did you show your vajayjay?
No.
Okay.
No, but my entire breast was taken out of my bra against my will by who? Guess who? I'll give you one guess. It starts with Mariah. Ends with Balenciaga, that shady bitch. And she had the nerve to call me about an hour ago. She was like, "Girl, you were such a mess last night." I said, "Oh, are we projecting much?" She's like, "What are you talking about?"
My God.
She just, she likes the girls when she's drunk. I don't know. She just likes to play with them. I'm like, whatever. How about it? Okay. I get more action in gay bars than anywhere else for sure. But she just went, and I thought, oh, she's just going to get a cute little handful. Nope, took the whole thing out right on the patio, like plopped it on the table. And it's huge. Obviously, you guys, it's huge. It's so big.
Yes, I mean, I'm sure it took some of the front row out, too.
It sure did. But anyway, and I don't really remember who was in the area at the time. So I don't know exactly who saw what or...
Hashtag free the nipple.
Free the nipple.
It's a thing.
Very, very that. And I had a friend in town from Louisville, a friend of mine, comic, and at the time he was like, "Oh, I didn't see anything, no." And then this morning he was like, "Yeah, I was trying to be nice. I totally saw it." I'm like, "God damn it." Oh, anyway. But so thank you, Mariah, for really pushing me.
It's just a nipple, Samantha.
It's just
almost everyone has two.
Okay, almost.
Well, I was going to say everybody has one, but some people don't have nipples, right?
Like if you were going to say everybody has...
I think if you've had them removed, do they keep the nipples, like for breast cancer? Like, I don't know.
I think it's just like the tissue that they remove.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how severe and how much it's spread, I'm sure.
Well, that's why I was like, oh, I want to,
Yeah. Yeah, but...
I don't like to be PC about everything.
You were just PC about boobs, about like who has one and who has two.
Well, yeah. Okay, whatever.
I mean,
this is my problem.
I guess if we were to talk about testicles, you can't. I mean, there's always Lance Armstrong, so...
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Can't really generalize balls, can you?
No, Bugsy has none. So.
Aw, neither does my darling. He's named after a Ninja Turtle, Raphael.
Oh.
He has anger management problems, that's why.
this has nothing to do with Ninja Turtles, but it's in the same realm. The picture of Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa from the new Power Rangers movies was released today.
Oh,
Did you
really?
see it?
She's Rita? I can
She's
see
Rita.
that, I guess.
Okay, I love Elizabeth Banks. Love her. And I saw Hunger Games in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
And after it was done, I was like, who the hell played
Oh, you didn't know it was her?
No, through the entire movie, I did not know it was her. And then when I looked it up, I was like,
that much.
no, I was like, are you kidding me? No, she did a really good job.
That's true.
It was totally different than anything she's ever played. So I really was like,
yeah,
holy shit. And her makeup was different. And I think that's a testament to her acting.
No,
I
that's
didn't realize
great.
it was her.
I didn't even know they were making a Power Rangers movie, though.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna do but it looks like they're probably gonna do like a serious reboot because she doesn't look anything like the Power Rangers.
Oh, like a
character.
adult kind of version of it where it's
She looks
not
kind of
campy?
like serpenty, and she's got this
that's
like
kinda
dark hair and
cool.
this fabulous ponytail. I think she looks great, but it depends if you're like how much of a Power Rangers fan you were.
Right.
But I mean, Power Rangers is kind of dumb.
Well,
I mean, wasn't that like the thing? Like it's like
it was everything to me in my childhood.
I know, but it's kind of dumb.
I have a very
though.
important question for everybody listening. Are you guys a yellow ranger or a pink ranger? Who were you? Because I wanted to be both of them. But it was funny because
I'm a brown ranger.
well, oh God, don't. Oh, here we go.
I had to.
I've
Come on.
missed you and your bowel movement
My
references.
fart joke.
Your fart jokes. Oh, was that?
Was
Was that a soft whimper from?
I was just like,
Oh, way to take the air out of that topic. Get it? See what I did there? I think we should maybe bring on people more interesting than we are.
But I just want to do one quick shout out because I'm really into this video. It's got like almost 2 million views on YouTube, and it's two drag queens, Olympia and Nova, and they did a spoof of My Strange Addiction, which if anyone follows my Twitter, I haven't posted a lot about it because I haven't really watched this as much TV, but I've addicted to My Strange Addiction because I think that people are batshit crazy and it makes me feel normal. And so they did a spoof where she's addicted to pretending to be furniture.
Mm-hmm.
And the funniest thing to me is her standing there with a lampshade on her
just,
head,
like, not moving.
and they're in drag, and then because they live together, and she's like, I can't believe she doesn't think I know, like, and she's just standing there with a lampshade on her head, and they do it so seriously and so close
it's very
to the
well acted. Yeah.
Oh my God,
I like the
living
part
for it.
where she's like, where she pretends to be the washing machine and she's sitting there making the motions with her arms and she's like, it's actually quite dangerous because I get quite tired and it's really funny. You guys should watch it.
It's hysterical, and you can go to my Facebook page at facebook.com/the Pandora Boxx, and I just posted it today, so it's really you gotta check it out. That's my shout out. Shout out.
You've been gone too long.
All right, so we have some fabulous guests today.
We do.
And I have to pee. So we have a really funny guy, Dosch.
Joe Dosch.
Dosch.
Yes.
So funny. I couldn't pronounce his name right. No, he's hysterical, and he was a writer for
the Justin Bieber roast on Comedy Central, which I think gives him all the cool points in the world.
That's Gay Amazing.
Yes, exactly.
And another Gay Amazing person, model and activist, and just a fun guy, Colby Melvin.
And he's not allowed in the studio unless he's only wearing underwear, by the way. You're welcome, everybody. Our YouTube is going to be real.
I mean, we're
good.
kind of friends too, so I feel awkward saying I'm like, yeah, please. But that's all right.
What?
I mean, he's a model. You can
enjoy your friend's beauty.
Yeah. I mean, I can stare at his butt.
I mean, you tell me how pretty I am all the time when no one's around.
I know, but that's because you give me a 20. So, all right. So, I thought, hey, I did because Colby is an underwear model, and I'm like, hey, I did a song and used underwear models. He's not in it, but it's a cover of Samantha Fox's song.
Fun.
But I sent it to her, and she's like, you're on your way. Nothing's going to stop you now.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, Samantha Fox, love me! All right, so here's my song. If you feel inclined, you can buy it on iTunes, but it's from a couple years ago, so good segue. I'm a good self-promoter.
Yeah, you are.
Hit it, Jarvis.
Hello, it's me again. Pandora Boxx. Don't you know it's hard to keep a good woman down.
Pandora Boxx.
But then again, maybe that could be fun.
Pandora Boxx.
Ain't it funny how when I say let's go out, you're always saying someone else will get me. What's a girl to do? I like to have fun too, but you're so jealous, you never let me. So how come you can leave? But when it comes to me, always something I must prove. You know I love you, always thinking of you. But tonight, I've got to make that move. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. Move my body all night long. Move my body all night long. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. Move my body all night long. Move my body all night long. Hey, we got a party to go to tonight, but alright, I've been saving up all day just for this. I am ready, and I am out the door, out the door, out the door, out the door. Working 9 to 5 each and every day. Your mama used to say, no work, no play. I know what to do. I think I'll call my crew. Of course I love you, but the naughty girls need love too. Could it be that I make you feel guilty? Why? Is there something I can't see? I just don't buy it, so don't even try it. I got to go in the place to be. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. Move my body all night long. Move my body all night long. Working hard every day. I wanna have some fun. I ain't staying home, no way. Move my body all night long. I need it. I want it. I need it. I want it. I've got to want it. I'm not a prisoner, can't you see? Open the door so I can breathe. Whenever it comes to you, my dear.
Oh my God, they love you and your
oh my
sluttiness.
I haven't seen this video in a while. I was like, I forgot that they were just like flapping their
Oh, you didn't forget.
penises. In their
You
my
know.
face.
You know. That was your idea.
No, it was the director's idea.
Oh, was
Hi.
it?
Oh, shh. We have guests now. Oh my God! Thank you guys for coming on the show. We have comedian Joe. Shit.
Samantha, you want to take it away?
It's Dosch.
It is Dosch.
Joe
Hi,
Dosch.
No, I was gonna say Dosch again, and then I was like, oh no,
Gosh, Pandora,
Dosch,
why are you such a
Dosch.
douche? Oh, did you see what I did there?
I did see. You owe some royalties to the second grader who came up with that.
Oh, okay.
Always
see?
a roast battle with
Oh,
you.
I know.
Oh, shit.
I'm very defensive. I don't know what to tell you.
Thank you for coming, Joe.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's very hot outside. It's
It's
sweaty.
very-
Well, we only allow sweaty men in here. It's
yeah.
kind of a.
I don't know. I don't know how you are walking around in those boots all day.
Because I spent $30 on them.
Well, exactly, but
And I was like, yes,
like that.
$30
Today is the
steal.
worst day to be wearing
I
new
know.
leather boots. You're just gonna be chafy and sweaty, and you're gonna have like
It's gonna be just like childhood.
oh god, you're gonna have
Chafy and sweaty.
like a
What?
skinned alligator. That's what your legs are gonna look like.
Well, our other guest knows a lot about not wearing a lot of clothes. 'Cause you model underwear.
Well,
and-
in general, just most of my life. I
Yeah.
think the less clothes, the better.
so Colby Melvin is here.
That's me.
Hey, hi.
Oh my God, they love you.
Yay. I
So
got
much love.
I pronounced your name right.
Well,
You know what? It's when you pronounce something wrong so much, or at least for me, and then I'm kind of like, oh, I'm gonna do it again, and I stop myself instead of just saying it
the right way.
and
yeah.
made it awkward and weird. And so I'm sorry. I apologize to the world or
mean,
to our tens of listeners.
I mean, it did ruin everything in the entire world.
It did.
And yeah, I believe that's why behind the rise of ISIS and you know a number of other
Global
catastrophes-
warming?
Yeah,
This bitch.
sure. Somehow, I'm sure.
Yes, it's my
Yeah.
mispronunciation of
Yeah.
things.
Well, it didn't help. It didn't help things.
Exactly.
It didn't help the show. It didn't help my alleged funniness either.
Well,
But at least it's clarified. In the future, anyone that is looking to mispronounce your name, at least they know. And if they get it wrong, they at least deserve a bitch slap.
You know, if I were more famous, it would bother me more. But I'm not. So
Yeah,
it's
you
all
don't look
good,
very
everyone.
phased.
No, not particularly.
And after he was so concerned about your poor feet in this hot
No,
weather.
the only thing that's phased you so
No.
far are my feet.
Well, it's
I
just
know.
like I'm feel like I have like the worst case of like crotch swampiness today. So and you're just and I'm just wearing like normal jeans, and you are wearing these Catwoman boots around all day.
Well, I'm a
That-
lady. I don't even
They
sweat.
go, they go almost up to her cooter for those who
Yeah.
can't see.
I'll
the
try
boots,
harder.
so.
I feel like we need to post pictures of these with you guys. They're really cool.
They are really cool. I mean, they're very cool, but I feel like 45 minutes out of the house, you're like, fuck, I'm not
Fuck,
wearing all
that was
these.
a bad
They're like,
idea.
fuck you, I'm owning it.
I feel like you should clear the room when you take them off tonight. Though.
Probably,
You'll be like,
actually. Probably. Well, my evil plan is to walk around. I think we're gonna do a couple laps after this. I'm gonna take them off. I'm gonna put them right in Morgan's luggage. That's my plan.
Mercy.
Hey, girl. Hey,
You're
Morgan.
welcome.
Hey, girl. We have to blame her for everything.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Joe, you were a writer on the roast of Justin Bieber.
I did, yes.
That's kind of really cool.
Yeah, I suppose.
No, he's still
It's
roasting.
hysterical.
It was all right. I got to I'm not gonna say who I wrote for. Probably doesn't want me to say. Yeah. God, tell you what. When we were writing for that roast, I either thought this is either gonna be one of the worst. This is gonna be like the end of these roasts, or it's gonna be one of the best ones ever. And it turned out to be one of the best ones ever.
It was pretty epic.
Oh yeah, I found like Bieber himself was like terribly was really easy to roast for. So was Kevin Hart. I have to say he's got a lot more low hanging fruits to exploit than you'd think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, isn't he like 4 feet tall?
Oh, he
Yeah.
is. He is.
Okay.
And he wears like diamonds that are like 2 feet long. It's just it's precious. It's like he looks like one of the Penguin's henchmen.
Years ago, I worked in a restaurant and Kevin Hart came in and I waited on him. It was like him and his entire entourage. And all that he wanted, he's like, do you have pineapple? That's all he wanted. He was like, I just want a pineapple.
Like a
And he
whole-
laughed the whole time. He was high as a kite. I'm assuming. I don't know. All he wanted, 2 hours. Just sat there and ate pineapple.
I mean,
okay.
So like he could have taken his entourage to a food for less and would have been
Yes.
the same amount of like fabulousness.
Exactly.
I mean,
Like,
it's kind of hard to believe that somebody was high in Los Angeles.
oh,
though.
no, nobody does that. A comedian under the influence? Never.
Yeah. And Colby, you just do so much. What's going on with you? And you recently got 1 million likes on your
Ooh.
Facebook
I did. I'm
page.
already at 1.2 something, just over 500,000 within the
Damn.
last year. It's growing to where social media is my full-time job now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you read the
Who
com-
knew?
Right?
You know, that wasn't really a major in college. It could have saved
It is now.
myself a lot of headache with those.
Do you read the
student loans.
comments?
No.
Okay.
Girl, you know,
Never
you had to
read
stop that
comments.
a long
I know, but
time
every once in
ago.
a while I
Oh,
do
you
it,
get
and I hate
suckered
myself.
in, and you're like, yeah, and then nope, you get a couple in, and just people have so many feelings to displace.
Yeah.
And oh god, it really concerns me about some of these people and their home lives that they have so much anger to like direct at someone they don't even know. It's like, you know, I think that, you know, before the internet, they were just like in their houses, like shouting at shadows on the wall, like, no, fuck you, you're ugly.
I don't doubt that. They probably were.
So thanks, social media, for, you know, no longer fighting the shadow people.
But how good of a person are you that you're concerned for them? That's so sweet.
I am, you
You're
know.
like, do you need a hug?
Well, I
You should
kind of
just give out free hugs to
I mean,
these
I
people.
kind of miss the days that if somebody was talking to themselves walking down the street, you knew they were crazy. Now it's like, oh, they're just on a phone or something.
Yeah. Oh,
and
that's
you're
just a
like,
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
practicing
And
for
crazy.
their next Snapchat.
Right.
Rehearsing.
I don't know if you are concerned about the people hating on you on Instagram. I think if you had a lever in front of you, like a live or die, like Caesar thumbs down switch,
yes.
I think you want to be concerned for them. Like,
You know, well, I mean, the ones you have to concern about are the ones that like find out where you live,
There you
and then the, you know, it's, you know, some of the
Ooh.
creepy ones. There's a lot of strange requests. You know, it's well, okay. First off, I'm taking pictures of my underwear, so in all fairness, I'm asking for it. You can't put it out there and be like, I feel so objectified.
violated.
Hello, I'm in my underwear. It's gonna happen. But it's when they start getting really aggressive. It's like, I want to sleep with your dirty socks, like stuffed in my nostrils and suck on your.
well, that's a
we're-
compliment.
yeah, I'm gonna lick your toenails. And
That's
you know.
adorable.
I thought
No.
that you weren't going to talk about our texts. I'm really embarrassed right now.
Aw. It's okay. We'll post pictures.
Surprisingly,
later.
I don't get those anymore. Those weird, like I used to get it more before I was on Drag Race. Those weird, like sexual, like, you know, I want to marry you, or you're pretty, I want to do you, and I'm like.
You know, I know a guy. People do some weird shit. I know a guy who he worked in the porn industry, like behind the scenes, and he now makes money. I mean, he's friends with so many female porn stars that he now makes money selling their underwear on eBay.
Yeah, it's a huge business.
And apparently, he's like, the bigger the snail trail, the more money you make.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Wait, but I don't know if you can sell them on eBay.
Or
You're not
wherever.
supposed to.
There's-
Well, you're not supposed to put them in the mail. Trust me. There
You
are
know.
plenty of underwear models that I've never done it. It creeps me out because then they tell me what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah.
Which, strangest story. This has happened from my mother's friends that have asked for pairs of my underwear. That's a little strange. They're like, no, I just want to frame it and put it on the wall. And I'm like, mind you, this is small town Louisiana. It's like, can you imagine being in a southern small like farm town, walking into someone's living room and that awful wood paneling and deer and ducks and really awful hunting paintings, and then a framed pair of underwear.
Right
Oh my
next to a buckhead.
Right, exactly.
Your
Exactly.
mother's friends would buy your underwear?
Well, no, I'd never
okay.
sold it, but they asked.
God, that is bizarre. Like you
Well,
just
actually, they didn't ask to buy. They asked just
They
for
wanted to free it.
complimentary.
Oh, okay, I see. You're just gonna
Yeah.
You're just gonna buy your friend's son's underwear and then go see her at like the Red Hat Lady meeting.
Well,
Like, that's-
exactly, and that's she has to remind them. It was like, "Hey, sweetie, that's my son."
Yeah.
Well, I framed those underwear, and they look so good over the TV. Oh, and they are the talk of the town.
Oh.
I don't know. I just became Leslie.
You know,
Jordan for
it's the
whatever
simple
reason.
things in life, and I'm glad I can bring so much joy by
That's- well,
literally
hey.
doing nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey.
Hey.
I wish I could just do nothing. I put a cardboard cutout of me and just talk through the mouth hole and be like, I'm in drag. I actually did do that for when I was on All Stars, which and we had to do this interview like the next day, I think, or something. Like people were calling in, and I took a cutout picture of me and like cut through the mouth hole, and I was like, "Hi, Pandora, I'm here to answer your questions."
Oh my God.
Because I was like, I'm not getting in drag because that was an awful experience, and yeah.
It's just so much work and time. I have dipped my. I'm not gonna say I used to do drag because I hate when people are like, "Duh, I used to do comedy." It drives me crazy, so I'm not gonna sit here
Yes.
and do the same. But I've dabbled my toes in the drag world. It's just so much freaking work. It's brutal.
Correct.
PB, how long does it take you to get into drag?
Ooh, PB.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Like, ooh, I feel like connection. Oh.
I say 2 hours, but it's probably 2.5 because
Okay.
something will go wrong, and I'll be like, oh God, fuck, and then I'm like, oh my God, I need to get this done in my. It's the whole process of me, and then I'm like, I gotta play music, and then I gotta play it louder, and then I'm like.
See,
I don't like getting in drag. Like, I don't know. The only person I know that really like, I mean, there's a couple queens that really like the process of putting on makeup. Like Sharon Needles loves to put her makeup on. Like
Really?
she loves the whole thing. She loves like all that. I'm sure Raven loves it. Me, I'm like, just some spackle it on and done.
See,
But you have to make it look good, so you have to care about it. And
You just need like a temporary tattoo face.
Yeah, there you go.
yes.
Like, there you can, and you can market it to all the other queens out there. You know, just
Oh my
stick it
God.
on, put some water,
I love
hold for
it.
10 seconds, face done.
Can you imagine how much money you would make?
I know.
Or at least your eyebrows.
Well,
Yeah,
in
that's the hard part.
in the musical of Priscilla, they have like little masks that go over. That's how they get in drag so quickly. I guess they have a little mask that goes over that
Oh.
makes it look like they're in drag.
It's
I'm
like-
like, where do I get
Get these
this mask?
It's like the clip-on tie of drag.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, fabulous! So we have a regular thing that we do with our guests. It's called the soapbox.
Oh.
That's a sound.
They didn't
effect.
know there'd be so many sound effects.
So we just get on the soapbox and bitch about things and talk about things that are currently happening. And because we haven't done this show live in this
In
last
2
month because I was
years.
gone, I really felt that I wanted to talk about this whole North Carolina bathroom bill thing, and it's the HB2 legislation. We can't say the word that. Requiring governmental bathrooms and locker rooms to be separate based on biological sex. And then Governor Pat McCrory came down and he's like made a like kind of a,
Okay. Half-assed attempt.
Okay.
It's just really.
So
bothersome.
here's my thing about the whole situation. They're so worried about who's going in what bathrooms. What socializing are you doing in the bathroom that you are so concerned? Is this going to ruin your games of battle shits with the other old white men? Like, are you suddenly going to be thrown off whenever, suddenly now you hear a woman's voice because your laws? It's completely ridiculous. It's... Okay, guy code in general is like, well, unless you're in a gay bar, it's you go to the urinal and then you don't go stand right next to the guy. It's not like a sexual experience. And why does it matter? You're not going to hang out.
People talking at the urinal is so uncomfortable when guys are like, "Hey," and I'm like, ew, I avoid the urinal anyways. Because I'm pee shy. And also, because I don't want that to be the time that somebody's like, "Are you Pandora?" I'm like, oh my God. I'm just trying to pee, dude.
Exactly.
Urinals are uncomfortable in general. One thing I despise, I hate those urinals that go all the way to the floor. You know what I mean? Like it's just part. See, look at you. You don't even understand. Or disgusting.
I think it's
There's
for
a
kids,
splatter effect
or
that
people.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting pee salts in your shoes. It's terrible. And your cloth sneakers. It's wretched.
Drip,
That's why you got to wear my boots, because
yeah,
it'll just come right off it.
Yeah.
See, I prepared for the urinal
I'll just
today.
slosh
guys.
away the urine with the sweat that's going to
I
pouring off in the
can't.
day.
Just kind of lean over as it drips off my forehead.
I just think these trans bathroom bills things are so like. I mean, I'm a gay man in LA. I can't ever remember like. There's no memory in my mind of ever like being in a bathroom with a trans person like conspicuously in my life, and that's like all we do in this city anyway. Is just hang out in bathrooms with trans people plotting the downfall of America.
Obviously.
Well, I don't remember the last time I was in a bathroom that I was planning on going in there to do something that I was so concerned about who else was
Yeah.
in there.
Right.
I mean, it's been a while since I've had Mexican food, but that could be. But I think people are way too concerned about something that's really not going to affect them at all.
Yeah.
I mean, people just want to go to the bathroom. I mean,
Right.
that's
Right.
it's like what you said. I'm like, I'm not going in there to hang out. I'm going in there to go and leave. It's like, do you want somebody like Candace Kane, who's this beautiful, like gorgeous woman, forced to go into the men's bathroom because she wasn't born a woman?
Right.
Like that, like women. That's who you want in with your men. Like just staring
that's
at her.
a
going,
I don't know.
idea.
Maybe that's the secret strategy.
I mean,
maybe they do want it.
Maybe that's what it is. They're
Make
like,
it that
no.
much easier to, pull some trade.
It's like these southern politicians. It's like just no one's fucking them in the world, so they're just going down the list of like someone in the world must want to fuck me. Trans people in bathrooms. I'm just running out of checks to make.
Right?
I know.
Oh my God.
It's like,
well,
whoa.
and speaking of like completely ridiculous things, there is a pastor
God.
called he's a sodomite slayer. He warns that God will make flames shoot out of gay men's rears. His name is James David Manning, and he is a notoriously anti-LGBT pastor. I mean, obviously, but he really has said some choice things. I'm sorry. If you are a sodomite, and I can't say it like a preacher, but I'll just read it like I'm reading a pamphlet.
Oh,
God's
this could be a
going
big
to
moment.
have a flame coming out your butthole. You ain't seen nothing yet until you seen a flaming butthole. Thus saith the Lord Almighty to every sodomite and every sodomite sympathizer.
Oh.
This is what killed me. These guys think by adding hath or saith automatically makes it biblical.
Like, exactly.
Yeah, that was not a thing, girl. Stop. And he seems really like knowledgeable at ass play.
He's very concerned about gay men's butts.
Right.
Which makes me think he wants to put a penis in
If
a
you're
pooper.
thinking that much
Yeah.
about my butthole,
Right?
Yeah.
there's something there.
I mean, come on. Honestly, like it's like most of these ones, most
you
of these
obsessed
guys
with
that
my
are
butthole?
so anti-gay and so angry about it, I think they're just closeted
Why?
homosexuals.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they're just.
Why
so
would you
angry
be
with
so
themselves.
concerned about someone else's
Yeah.
like butt sex?
Right.
And Samantha,
Yeah.
hold up.
Oh, I know. He's
also
going to come
says,
for me too.
And anybody that sympathizes with them, they gonna have flames shooting out their vagina.
Don't threaten me.
Oh.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I mean, shit.
I was like, that's called gonorrhea, and they make medicine for it.
Oh.
Well, in all fairness to this man, I am trying to gather a bunch of people to get in the middle of West Hollywood and just like form like a big pentagram in the streets and just shoot our ass flames into the sky.
Yeah.
Like summon
Gays-
Mephisto from another
That's what
dimension.
gays are good at, putting on a show,
Yeah.
making
Right?
the best.
Actually, the only flaming assholes I've seen are the dumb idiots that are online, like trying to light firecrackers or things that
Oh,
shoot out of their
completely.
butt, and then
Yeah,
they're like,
people actually
and then
do
it
that.
hurts. Then it
So-
hurts. They're like, oh my god!
I remember that happened like last year, and then the guy died, and then his mom tried to sue the company, and I'm like,
No.
girl, your son voluntarily put that Roman candle in
Up
his
his ass.
asshole.
Oh my god!
Like,
But do you know that's
He
what's
lit it.
probably on the warning labels now? Do not insert
Insert.
an anus.
And you know the warning labels because someone actually did it. That's
Completely.
the problem.
That's such a dumb American thing to do. Be like, I'm going to sue them. Like, lady, this was made by like Chinese slaves. They don't give a shit
Right.
about your lawsuit. They don't have Google over there. You're not. They're not going to get your affidavit.
right.
Those kids that made it are probably dead already, anyways,
Right.
because they've been worked to death.
But
Yeah.
I feel like the flaming butthole could be like a drink special at Mickey's. You know, like forget the flaming mo. Just move it up to the flaming
Yeah, they can take some
butthole.
fireball, stick it in someone's butt, or drip it down their butt.
Or they
Oh.
like dump Everclear all along the bar and then they just fart to ignite the whole thing.
Wow.
Right? That'd be hot.
Hail Lucifer!
Oh god! the next time you get poked in the butt, a flame. When that man pulls out his penis from you, a flame will shoot out at you.
I love how, by the way, earlier Joe was like, "Is it okay to say like the F word? I mean, can we curse?" Well, fucking yes, you sure can.
Yeah.
He was all. I was like, I think pretty much anything goes.
Yeah,
on this show.
I'm reading the prep sheet for this show. I'm like, I don't know if I can discuss the flaming butthole thing if I got to keep it PG. So
Yeah.
I'm glad we got that straight.
How do you do a Disney translation of flaming assholes?
I don't know, but something positive in the LGBT world. Two male lions were caught mating in a safari park after ignoring the pregnant lionesses.
That was adorable. That's what I used to do
They're
with
in
my.
love.
That's what I used to do with my Beanie Babies when I was just a closeted fat gay kid in South Dakota. Just having the male lions make out with each other. By the way, because like lions, like the females, they do the hunting while the males just kind of sleep all day. So I love the idea that like the women lions are like doing all the work while the males are just like sodomizing each other and cuddling all day. It's
That's
really
so like gay man lesbian dynamic.
No, that's totally.
That's totally what's going down.
bring the zebra in here.
Well, wasn't Simba raised by a gay couple? Those
Yeah, Timon,
Timon
and
and
Pumbaa.
Pumbaa. Yeah. Hakuna Matata, bitch.
yeah.
Timon is such a bottom in retrospect. That didn't click with me until just now. You know, he's just fretful and high maintenance. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see. Wow.
Wait, are
Deep
all
thought.
bottoms fretful and high maintenance?
In my experience, and
Pandora.
I don't know. Well, why are you looking at me?
I don't know.
I get the job done no matter what it takes.
Yeah.
So. But I am high maintenance.
Well, aren't we all?
I try not to be.
Well,
Are you high maintenance? Colby?
No, I don't think so. But does anyone really ever know
right.
that they're?
Well, that probably means you're the most high maintenance.
Yeah.
out of
No,
all
I
of
don't
us.
think I'm like really easygoing. I'm not.
People have told me I'm high maintenance. Like Samantha earlier today.
I'm pretty go with the flow.
Yes.
I don't remember these things I say.
I don't feel like I am, but I don't know.
Samantha and Mimi, I'm first.
Well,
That was awful shady. I
all right.
apologize.
So
Shade is welcome.
we
here.
were on the Battle of the Seasons tour, and like there's people that are like taking luggage and stuff, and so you'd be like, okay, well this needs to go here and this needs to go to the hotel. So when we're moving today, I literally was like, okay, all this stuff is for the show I have to do on Wednesday, so make sure that this gets all put in the same thing. And then they're all kind of looking at me going,
See?
I could just move that. I guess I'm really used to this month of people just carrying my bags places.
Oh, she goes to Europe for a month. She comes back a total diva.
You live in a bubble, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Good for those lions.
hey, so there was this lady in Texas who stole a ring off of a corpse in a funeral home. She walks. You see the security video, and she walks up like she's like consoling the woman, but you can tell.
She's
I
like
kind of.
slowly
It actually
loosening.
almost looks like she's sticking a finger in her vagina. Or
Okay,
something, 'cause-
A little bit.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
No,
that saw that.
I watched this video and I was like, is she?
Is she?
Is she?
She's totally finger blasting
Is she-
Granny.
Yeah, she's finger blasting poor Meemaw there, dead as a doornail.
And she was like, "This is my commission."
Yeah, and now I'm
You're
gonna take my
welcome.
ring.
Oh God, and it's Texas, so she probably never got finger blasted while she was living. You know, they don't believe in foreplay.
Isn't that
in the red
illegal over there
states.
too? I know. Well, but the thing is, when you watch the video, like she's wearing this old kind of tattered brown sweatshirt, and like she clearly needs the money.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
She had a little Kim Davis vibe going on.
She
to
did.
me.
She looked like Kim
So,
Davis.
what do you think she spent the money on?
Drugs. I don't know.
a vibrator.
Ooh.
She looks like she might be running a cat compound.
Yeah.
Could be. If
Oh
she's
my
rescuing
God.
pussy, then good for her.
And there's probably some sad little Texas pawn shop that's just haunted to shit now because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like because
Yeah.
she sold the ring and now
Right?
the grandmother's spirit won't leave.
Just throwing things in the room. Oh my god.
Cat hoarder.
Cat. Yeah.
I think she's a cat hoarder.
Yeah. But my question is, why was this video? Who was taking the video? Was it just like an in-house
I think it was a security
Yeah, it was
camera.
a
video?
security video.
But on top of that, though, why are you going to let a stranger? Nobody knew who this woman was. They're still looking for her, right? Why would you let a stranger in the room with your grandma's dead body?
Well, they in a lot of funeral homes, I know they have it like open for viewing hours, where
Oh,
other than
that's
just the
creepy.
ceremony, people can
Yeah.
come and pay their respects.
And maybe she was just there early. They're like, oh, we've got an early bird, or
Or if you just want to come in and chill.
She really wanted
Yeah,
some
just
alone
come
time.
and hang out.
yeah.
She's just there for the air conditioning.
I mean, I feel like some people just go and just sit in the back and cry and then eat the food.
But, like,
I
if
mean,
you-
I've never done that before, but
We know. We know.
I don't know.
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
say
I
she's
mean,
related to Kim Davis just because.
Yeah.
She has
Just
that
'cause.
look about her.
She
it
did.
just-
She kind of looked like her.
Add the hate there. One of Kim Davis's sister wives.
Oh, gosh.
That's a lesbian.
But, Kim Davis.
It is a
gross.
little creepy that there's just a security camera on like your grandma's corpse all the time.
Well,
Like,
apparently they need it. They
I guess.
have
That's true.
Kim
Yeah, but-
Davis's doppelganger come in, jacking all of Granny's jewels.
Yeah, but like the other 99% of the time, I just picture like the funeral director, like that security camera is just a feed directly into his house, and it's playing on like 1,000 TVs, and it just comforts him.
Oh my god! And he's just like, she looks so good. It's like an episode of CSI or something. Where,
Very.
well, maybe not CSI.
Yeah.
Securely,
I imagine him
observing-
masturbating too. Like, God, she's just laying there, looking all sexy, teasing me.
Oh, I'm hacking up the grossness that just.
I didn't
happened.
start it.
But
Did
you're
I?
gonna finish it,
Oh well.
just like the guy's gonna finish too.
Ew.
You're welcome.
Takarama.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gross.
Takarama. Did you just say
Takarama.
Takarama?
Takarama.
Oh my god.
We literally,
Really?
by the way, we literally just went from talking about fingering someone's dead grandma, but this is where you go, ew, that's
I-
disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm a little backwards. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Go watch that video again. It does look like she's.
It
just
does.
like-
Well, because she's like kind of loosening. She got to like kind of, It took a minute. I mean, she really wanted that ring, didn't she?
Apparently.
Well, and I mean, it looked
But-
like that wasn't the first time she's done it. She seemed
no.
real comfortable. She knew exactly what.
Well,
God.
because I think she knew that there was a camera there too, so she's trying to make it look like she's. Oh, I'm just weeping over this.
Nothing to see
Right.
here, just fingering this corpse.
right.
Well, she
Yeah.
just proved that like women will do anything for a ring. Fucking anything. Well, I'm being the only straight woman in here. Huh.
I'm
Never mind.
gonna need a wah. Maybe.
No, don't do it. Don't
No,
do it.
never
Don't
mind.
you do it. Don't you play that. Oh,
Aw.
Let me see who outranks who here. Take that, Samantha.
It's not called the Samantha Hale
you,
show.
you deserve that for your fucking Kathy comic strip remark.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of was. I'm sorry.
I'll just see
You've
myself out.
want me before.
I've want
You know what? I'd want to steal off a dead corpse? Chocolate.
Oh my god! This is welcome back, everybody. Fucking welcome back. My self-esteem has been so good the last month. So good, you guys. So good.
Maybe she was like that woman in the Golden Girls that the neighborhood that everybody hated, and they.
We're talking about her now, not me. Just want to clarify that.
Yeah, it's all right.
Like it's open to
No,
interpretation.
maybe that's why no one was there.
Oh man.
Oh, all right.
Well,
Well, all right.
all right.
I hope she stole the finger too. Okay, so we always do one topic.
Probably came right off. I mean,
We do one topic that makes you go,
I've missed your what?
so dumb.
Yeah, love that.
So shockingly enough, weird things happen in Florida. And a
Florida.
Florida man, he was arrested because he was destroying things because he said masturbating made me feel like destroying stuff. So he got arrested for it. And he admitted to causing the destruction, and the police claim that he had listened too much music and masturbated too much, and he felt like going out and destroying things.
I get it. I mean, think how much you want to destroy things if he didn't masturbate. You ought to double down instead of lightening up. You ask me.
Yeah, usually isn't that the thing? Like if you're so frustrated,
Yeah.
you want to
Right.
punch something, and then you masturbate.
Like
and
then
you're
you just want to take a nap.
Maybe
not
he's doing
destroy
it wrong. That's why he's so frustrated.
Oh,
Maybe
It's like it's not working.
maybe he's like a
he's sitting there rubbing his calf. Why is nothing coming out?
He's totally one of those guys that shows up to the ER with a lawn gnome mysteriously inside of his anus.
a lawn gnome. Oh my god.
Oh, there's this show. It's called
clearly.
Sex Sent Me to the ER. You guys seen it? Oh, it's so good.
No, but now I'm gonna look it up
Oh,
as
it's
soon
so
as I
good.
get home.
It is.
One guy fucked his girlfriend's head through the headboard. It got stuck in the headboard.
Lucky her.
When you
And you know the first thing, he took her to the hospital, and as she's being admitted, he's texting all of his
sitting there
friends
like,
like,
"Yeah."
you won't believe this shit. And they're like, fuck yeah, high five.
High-fiving all the
High
doctors.
five. And he's like, I'm so sorry, sweetie. But he's like, fuck yeah.
He's
like, man card.
Yeah, he Instagrammed that shit first. He was like, look what I did.
Completely.
By the way, when you said fucked her head through the headboard, I totally thought you meant like a hole through the headboard, like they're like hardcore Orthodox Jews or something. A sheet won't do it. We need a piece of wood. Or Yahweh will cry.
Oh my god.
Man. Oh, see, that was teamwork. I feel like we all.
Oh, I know.
We really came together on the fucking headboard. bit.
Yeah, I feel like maybe he's like a construction worker or something that has really rough hands, and maybe he's like chafing. His
See,
wood
no,
or,
I
like,
think
rubbing
maybe
his skin
he's
off.
like a poet or paints ceramic cats, so he doesn't really have an outlet for his emotions.
Right.
Today you feel like everybody has a cat thing, right? Are you,
Yeah.
Do you have a cat?
Well, now, see, okay. Growing up, I did have a cat, but it's like,
Are you a
now-
cat lady?
No. See, I like dogs, but like cats are just like so like antisocial, and it's like dogs are very like friendly and you interact, but it's like if you're going around angrily like masturbating and destroying shit,
Yeah.
I feel like you're missing some sort of social
Well,
connection in your life to tame down that anger.
While the cats
and I
in-
feel like cats have something to do with it.
Yeah, the cat's in the background going.
I mean,
And he's like,
there's probably, you know how cats are one of the most searched things on the internet. I think there's probably a
That's true.
positive correlation to all of those asinine like comments out there. I'm just saying the numbers probably add up.
yeah.
So cats equal
So
crazy.
cats.
If you have a cat, I'm sorry.
Nope.
It's not my fault.
And
Nope.
masturbation.
I'm gonna be an old dog lady.
Yeah.
By
Well,
the way,
if you're a dog, for a dog person, you don't ever really get too many dogs.
No,
I mean,
well, some people do.
My grandmother at one
I
time
mean,
was a
cat
dog
hoarders.
hoarder.
How many?
Oh, I think she had like 50 and was like in a trailer.
Well,
Yeah.
How is that? Damn.
Sorry if you're listening, but nobody knows who you are.
I've seen it. I saw. Nothing makes me more mad than animal hoarding, but I saw one episode of like animal hoarders, and there was a woman that had cats, and she was crying about it, and then there were just dead ones behind. There's always dead
Oh,
cats.
God.
Just dead cats behind everything. She didn't even
Ew.
know when it was. They
Oh,
were
and cats
all-
have that awful, awful smell, even if it's just one of them.
She had like 100. It was terrible.
is that the one where they were like digging up like cat skeletons, like
Yeah,
like
Ew.
yeah, they were like buried next to a pharaoh to like serve her in the afterlife.
See, this is just why you just have to be wary of pussy.
Yeah.
Why did you look at me when you? She looked
wretched.
me dead in the eye when she. Now you're looking me dead
I'll
in the
tell you,
eye.
because you have one of those God's whoopsies. That's why. Fucking
Oh, God's whoopsie.
Oh, trust me,
my
I feel
God.
that way too.
that overpopulating chamber of ruin.
Don't worry, I don't plan to use mine for any of that. Not on purpose, anyway. I mean, shit happens, but you know.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! Shut up, Joe.
That was rather salty. You're right.
That was salty.
I'm just insecure because I'm in like the same camera frame with a male model, and I'm just feeling really self-conscious. He's gorgeous. My body looks like a skeleton with avocado fat stapled to it. I'm just uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
In this
Well,
camera frame.
You're welcome for that. And thank you, Joe, for coming on to the show.
Thanks for having me.
And how do you
you're
say
fabulous.
Joe's last name?
Dosch.
Yay!
Oh
my God!
Where can we find you online?
You can find me on Joe Dosch on Facebook at JoeDosch on Twitter. Also, I run a podcast called the Mean Boys Podcast. It's a lot of sketch comedy with my friends Keith Carey and Connor McSpadden. It's very, very funny. I'm very proud of it.
Hurrah! And Colby Melvin, thank you for coming on.
Yay, of course. Thank you for having me.
And where can we find you?
Craigslist.
Perfect.
You can find me facebook.com/Colby Melvin Model or Twitter and Snapchat and Instagram at Colby Melvin. Real complicated, I know. Or you can find me on Moves, where you are also at Colby Melvin.
Oh, that's right.
Now, that was a professional social
Oh.
media.
Yes.
That's a guy who's paying his bills.
All right, we're going to talk about social media later. And Samantha Hale, where can we find you?
You can find me taking off these boots and trying to cover my vagina from now on.
Vagina.
As you should.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm like holding her right now. Twitter and Instagram at the Samantha Hale.
Oh, fabulous. And you can find me. Everything's linked on my website, pandoraboxx.com. There's an extra X in box because the extra X marks the spot. Yay.
Yay.
Oh, so fabulous. Thank you, guys.
Yay.